The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Baby, On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. Jersey in the building. IS0Kenny in the building.
Yes, sir.
What's good, bro?
IS0Kenny. What's up, bro?
How you feeling?
Chilling, bro.
Where in Jersey you from?
I'm from Woodbridge.
Where's that?
Woodbridge, New Jersey. That's like Central Jersey, so it's like around like Perth Boy. You know, it's like it's a small town, but you feel me? It's going up for real.
Are there a lot of artists out of Central Jersey?
I say it's growing a lot. You feel me? Definitely. My boy Trap Mark going crazy. Got Paxor going crazy. It's like I feel like the scene is definitely growing, and it's just really about understanding that the culture is shifting. Jersey's definitely getting more of a spotlight, so definitely Central Jersey going crazy. Feel me? Con going crazy. Willie Beam, you know that. So turning up for real.
I was about to say, yeah. Obviously, on this show lately, we've been having a lot of Jersey artists come through too.
Okay.
Like, I've been seeing the Jersey like wave starting to grow. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Where it's like the influx of artists that are coming out of Jersey.
Right.
It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, from like the drill scene to the club scene to like artists who have been blessed to have records blow up on TikTok, like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just really fire.
Right. For sure. I feel like it's definitely just about understanding like what kind of resources we have today and really just making the most out of it. So, I appreciate that, bro, for sure.
Nah, of course, man. So, with you, when did you first start making music?
So, honestly, like, I've really been making music, like, since I was, like, 6 for real. Like, I still remember having it clear in my mind. I was just a 6-year-old bald-headed kid singing Michael Jackson in the bathroom, just really just writing music and stuff. But I started really taking it seriously more so, like, 2018. That was when, like, everything started to pop off, and I just said, you know what? I just want to take it to that next level for real. Yeah.
And then 2018 was the one you wanted to take. Why? Like, what was the moment?
So I say definitely because of like around the time, that's when I started getting into more like content creation and like social media. So pretty much long story short, I was making like, content where, let's say, I was kind of like imitating rappers and stuff like that, making
like skits,
skits and stuff like that. And then people was jacking it. It was like, yo, bro, like you really got to make music for it. You really got to get into doing stuff. You feel me? I asked them. Fans and supporters was rocking with it. Dropped my first 2 songs, and the rest was history there, and just really motivating me to keep going for real.
Right. Like when you talk about the skits, it was funny because like some of the, like the notes that Calvin gave me about you was like frat boy raps.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So like I feel like I'm doing something where I could tap into every type of market, whether it's a personality or literally just something within culture. Like, I could really appeal to all different markets. So I have like the frat kid, the quiet kid, I have the smart kid for real. So I feel like it's just all under IS0Kenny though, but it's just like showing the flexibility and the versatility to know that, yo, this guy got content for everybody for real. You got music for everybody to listen to for real. Like, and it's formless. You feel me? So
it's always like the different personalities you put doing
exactly.
music too.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yes, yeah.
And then with like the TikTok, like when you first started off like on TikTok, were you using it for the music purposes or?
Actually, like when I first started with it for real, like I was using it more so for the fact of, okay, this is the next app that's trending. Let me just get on it. But honestly, around like I say 2021-ish, that's when, I really said, nah, I really got to direct the fans somewhere. It can't just be, okay, I'm hiding behind doing this. It really got to be behind the music. So 2021, that was where I really just invested in myself, got studio equipment from my boy Pax, and said, nah, I got to change the narrative. I got to change the content and really make it based around music as a whole for real. So, yeah.
And so that's when like the beginning of like the TikTok music skits and whatnot started going on.
Exactly. Yep. I remember like literally like last year was like my senior year of college or shit like that. So literally just remember first day back in, I'm like, yo, I got to go crazy for real. Had the equipment set up in the room and shit like that. Made some content. It was like when the homie from the 1800s gets in the studio next day, go crazy on TikTok. I'm like, oh yeah, it's 30. It's about to go up for real. So.
Oh yeah, Pete, that was like if drill music was made in like the 1800s, right?
Yeah, for sure. Nah, yeah. So that was really just really the birth of it all for real. So,
how many views did that one get?
That one, I think right now it's at like 5 million now on TikTok and shit. So they was really rocking with me heavy. So that app's 30 for sure.
How do you then like transfer like the TikTok stuff into like an actual career? Because I feel like that's probably the hardest part. Because it's like, oh, you have like all these memes of like quote unquote meme music for TikTok, right?
Yeah. Okay.
How do you actually turn that into like full like a full-on career where people take you seriously beyond the social media side of things?
Right. That's a great question, because that's really the thing about that I tackle. And I feel like, over time, it is definitely getting better because I see the content I put out is, tiers. I have straight like the character stuff that's for, the attention grabbers. Then I have, the action music and everything, the non-skit music. So I feel like it's really just about, studying it. Like I really like I'm a student of this for real. Like I watch like, videos every day. Shout out to Brandman Network. That's where I get most of my information from really studying like how to like market yourself and really just connect the dots together, because it's people that are telling me, yo, you gotta pull up to a show and you gotta perform Quiet Kid from the 1800s. They want just music from me, and that's where I really wanted it to get to, where it's to the point that whatever I put out, like, they just gonna jack it because it's from IS0Kenny and it's just going crazy for real.
Right, because I feel like that's often what the problem a lot of creators face on TikTok when they try to move from like doing TikTok to music, or even like if you look at artists who try to do YouTube and then they go to music. Obviously, you have like success stories like DDG, who perfected that in his own way. But like getting taken seriously from doing skits to music is always its own battle. Like Ron Suno kind of had that same type of thing going on, and now he has a label deal and he's taken seriously in the music, but like it's a big hurdle to overcome too.
Exactly. I feel like I feel like it's changing now, because like nowadays we're in a content creating culture.
Of course.
It's like now, like I was watching a video the other day, it said really artists should focus more so on that bag too, because now it's just really not just about the music. It's about, how to put yourself out there. So I feel like definitely now in these times, it's becoming more smooth. You're seeing more people that started out of this, but they're actually making, a living off of their music, because people are rocking with them. They rock with a fan base. And like Speed, for example, YouTuber making music, got like, I think like 18 million monthly listeners. I don't know, but
15 million monthly listeners is crazy.
Yeah,
for
you feel me?
To do shit like that.
Yeah, you feel me? But it just shows that people are gonna follow you wherever. You just gotta direct them to it, for real.
Was Speak Up like originally one of those records? Like was that like? Did you make that in a serious manner, or was that kind of like we're gonna put this on TikTok as like for fun? And
that's a great question, because it's like with Speak Up, right? And it's a crazy story behind Speak Up for like people don't even know. Like it was literally one of those days, TikTok algorithm and stuff like that. And I seen it as, content, because I even just see music in general now as just content. Like it's not really just music anymore. So for me, it's just a Saturday. I'm like, TikTok not really jacking my shit right now. I gotta really make some shit that's hot for me. So I knew in a sense it was gonna go crazy. But mind you, I was in a whole cast in the crib, you feel me? Recorded it, posted it, literally probably within like the next day, it was at like 2 million views. But the thing that made me knew that I was going like skyrocket was when I seen it and already 100 video creates. Because that's the thing about TikTok. It's not about how many views you get. Yeah, that does give it that leverage to show how much people are going to like see it. But if something is being created, that shows that, people are literally following it as a trend, and it's going to direct it literally to the streams and all of that and stuff like that. So I knew it was going to go crazy, but it definitely was one of those ones that materialized over time to become crazier than what it really originally was, for real. Like, the girls really turned that shit up, for real. Like, once the girl used the sound, I was just like, oh, damn, this shit about to be crazy.
It's over,
like,
right?
I seen Jada Waiter on the sound type shit. Like, this shit gonna be going crazy, for real. So, that was really the move, for real.
Did you try scrolling through all the videos at one point?
Bro, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Like, at first, like, I was shooting my shots with any baddie. I was just seeing it. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I was going crazy with it, but it really went through a lot of different phases. At first, there was like a car phase, then a sports phase. But when the females turned it up, it was out of here, for real.
Oh, so there's like actual phases that the song went through.
100%, bro. Definitely went through those life cycle phases with the track and stuff like that. So I'm just glad that, it was definitely that song that put me on a platform like this, for people to really just see, ISO could really do it all, for real.
That's fire, bro. I love that for you, because like, what was like the craziest part of its come up? Like, what was like the one person who did it that you were like, oh shit, I can't believe this person used my sound?
Honestly, it was probably, I ain't gonna lie, it was Jada Waiter, for real. Like, I'm just seeing, like, I'm like, Jada used the sound. Then I seen Winnie Harlow use the sound. I seen some NBA players use the sound, like JaVale McGee, some NFL pages and stuff like that. So I knew, this definitely is about to, go crazy, for real. And it just, all in all, it just shows that, it came down to the music at the end of the day. It's sitting at over 10 million streams right now. So I would have missed out on the opportunity. Imagine, it just went crazy. I didn't have the incentive to actually drop it and feed the fan base and stuff. So I don't really see things that as a wasted opportunity. You got to capitalize on every moment, because, everything's moving so fast right now, for real. Like,
was there anybody who hit you up that like you were like, that surprised you too?
I say, who hit me up? I wouldn't say really hit me up, but like people that's commenting, like let's say if it got posted on a big page and stuff like that, like I'm just seeing other influencers, entertainers, artists comment on it and stuff like that. So I feel like Yeah, that do need a remix though. I ain't gonna cap. Like, and that's
Who do you want on the remix?
Honestly, bro, it's funny. Somebody had mashed up like Lil Baby on the remix of Speak Up, and that's just under hard. Like, so I feel like Lil Baby will go crazy. Sleazy will go crazy on that.
Sleazy will go crazy.
He'll
Yeah.
go dumb on that shit. Nardo will go crazy on that. You feel me? Like, so I feel like like it could be one of those Who Want Smoke type of songs. Multiple people on the song for real, but that shit was definitely crazy.
Have you begun to try to figure that out, like the remix, or
I say,
or are you just kind of like thinking about it right now?
I say honestly, bro, I'm gonna be 100% honest. It's just really the fact of I don't really have the resources
backing,
the backing to I DM'd them, but you feel me? It is what it is. You feel me? I know it's busy working, and that's the type of stuff you need, like a true team to really just get those resources to hit them up. But honestly, it just is what it is for real. So yeah.
All right, how about this? Like, have the labels, those backings, have they begun hitting you up?
Honestly, bro, like I say when I dropped Speak Up, like every label in the world was calling for real. And it really showed me too, like how labels really move. Like they really wait, they see, because they've been seeing it. Once you have that moment, they really gonna check in for real and really see like, yo, what's the word?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? What's this, that, and third? Because they all in cahoots with each other. You feel me? So it's just like understanding, like, yo, if they interested in, I gotta get on this. You feel me? Like, but that's really what it was, bro. Yeah.
It's kind of like I'm trying to think. It's like when you and all your siblings, like you start liking something, then all your siblings start liking it too.
Exactly. That's really how it works for real. Like no cap. You feel me? But I just do like do it all. Just focus. Just keep on the grind. Just focus on the next move for real. Never stay stuck in the moment.
Have you taken any of the meetings though?
Yeah, definitely took some meetings.
Okay.
Definitely heard some calls and stuff like that. I just feel like right now the grind is just just be on that independent way right now for real, like 100%. Like for real, like just to build. Like I'm just focused on building leverage, building everything. So it's just like when the conversation has like, yo, I want this. No questions asked.
Yeah.
I mean, like, or
So what's next for you after this?
I say definitely what's next for me is more music, more content, more crazy ideas. Like I just feel like I just be having so much shit in my mind for real. Like I feel like
30 tabs open.
Like you feel me? Like bro. Like I just be thinking so much shit, and it's just like I can't even describe it. Y'all just gonna have to see it for real. Like, I mean, I'm reading this book. And one of the terms is called like being a cleaner. It's like you just think about so much shit and you just make it happen for real. And I feel like that's just what I do for real. I just make it happen.
And that's where you feel like you're at in your career too.
Exactly.
As well.
Right. I feel like it's really the beginning for real. 100% for sure. Yeah.
Are we getting like a new project from you this year? You dropped your last EP last summer, right?
Yeah.
So when are we getting something new from you this year? Like what's kind of going on?
I say right now it's really the singles route. I actually just dropped the song my boy Tribe. Knock That junk going crazy. You feel me? Knock going turn up. You feel me? So I feel like it's really just about the singles route. Really more features, all of that. IS0Kenny gonna be everywhere for real. Like so I feel like that shit gonna go crazy.
Boy, man. Well, I'm excited for you.
So I appreciate you, bro.
And we're gonna have you rap here today, which I'm excited about.
Yes, bro. About to tweak on a freestyle and shit.
What beat you pick? Is it like original?
I just heard I found that beat on you. Shout out to J Banger Beats. It was
Jay Banger.
Yeah.
That's my brother. You want to know that's why it's even greater? Because that means we can get it cleared and we can put it on DSPs.
Oh, word? Say that.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah. I got him. I can call him right now. We can make that shit happen.
That's hard. Yeah, so it was like a One Wish sample, Ray J. I just heard that shit and I knew like I wanted to do something that fits within the On the Radar platform and still, giving my sauce within it. For me. So,
fine, man.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I'm excited. The freestyle's out now, so make sure you go. Oh, yeah. Thank you for always reminding me, Cal. I'm sorry. We got a Cal's question. Come on, Cal. Come ask this question. Let's go. My bad. I'll be forgetting. Cal's questions, everybody.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Cal's Questions. Today, my question for you is, as someone who, you go through these phases of doing, like you doing like the medieval raps and doing raps, doing the disco, and doing, all these different types of genres, proving that you're very versatile.
Yeah.
What is your, what do you think the next genre of music you're gonna make? Do you think you're gonna make some like techno shit? Are you gonna go cardio wave, or like what's your next plan?
Honestly, bro, I feel like I'm gonna give the base because I feel like people they think they don't really know like what is ISO up to. So I feel like definitely the next plan is definitely more so diving into the R&B, diving into Afrobeat. I got a project coming out with Tribe soon. You feel me? Going crazy. I feel like I just want to. It's really based off of like whatever I feel like making, honestly. But definitely I say expect more R&B, expect more Afrobeat, and just anything. If I wait, it really be like this. I wake up, yo, damn, like. Heard a pop song. I just want to make a pop song. Posting. If it go crazy, if it don't, I just posted it. So it's really anything for real, but expect just content and music from IS0Kenny. You feel me? Going crazy.
Word, man. There you go. Satisfied with that answer?
Yes, sir.
Well, look, like I said, I appreciate you again. Go run that freestyle up. That's out now. Go run up everything he has out now. Let the people know they can follow you at all that good stuff. This camera right here.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You feel me? IS0Kenny. IS0Kenny. It's not an O. For me, say zero. For me, IS0Kenny. All platforms. Go crazy. We turning up for real. So, yes, sir. Shout out to my guy, Gabe. Shout out everybody for real. Yes, sir, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
So, yes,
like
sir.
I said, freestyle out now. Go run up all those singles out now. New project on the way. Freestyle. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love is free. Support is free. But y'all already knew that. Till next time, Jersey in the building. IS0Kenny in the building. On the radar. We out.